Hi and welcome back. Today we're doing part 2 of the Holly clothing review because I got the dress back. Alright, so in my original Holly clothing review, I got a dress that I was really excited for, and I thought I followed the size chart, but unfortunately, I think I messed up on the bust size because I could not get it over my girls, and it really sucks, but that's just the reality of it. So I did a return. Now, I sent this back on December 30th. They approved it on January 7th, and then it got delivered to me on January 20th. So, not the fastest return window, but they are also just like a slower production for like what they are since everything is kind of made to order, which I appreciate. So, we're going to go through the actual unboxing and we're going to try on the dress and hope it fits. Let's open this. All right, so in the last video, I got a medium and the return process was super easy. If you didn't watch it, here's a simple breakdown. I went onto the website and I was able to be like, oh my gosh, this doesn't fit me. And they provide a pre-packaged or a prepaid shipping label for any returns. Now, I don't know if the large is gonna fit, but we're gonna hope because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to return the same item twice. So here it is. This one actually has a little bit of a smell to it. It could just be that it was sitting in the bag for a little bit, but yeah, it has a weird smell. Odd. Okay, so here is the actual dress. As y'all can see, it is extremely wrinkled from being shipped, but it still looks like the exact same dress. I am not seeing any complaints. I'm going to do a quick once over to make sure the stitching is good and that I don't see any like stains and or flaws. All right, so I just did a once over. I'm not seeing any issues with the actual dress, stain wise, flaw wise, or anything of the sort. So it has passed that test. Now, let's see and hope that it'll fit me this time. Okay, we've got good news. It does fit my bust this time. So I am trying this on right before I go to work today, but I promise I will show you like a full dressed up version of this as well. But it fits. We got the right size this time. There's so much more room in the top than last time. Like, I can move, there's no issue. Like, I am shocked how much more this size large to medium is giving me. The little straps I don't love, but they are doing their job. I think this little sleeve is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to tie the waist part and show you what it looks like in its full elegance. Like I said, I'm sorry I didn't have time to iron it for this part, but in a moment after I do a basic review of how it's sitting, I'll do a full dolled up look when I have time. All right, I was going to do the tying off camera, but I really wanted to show y'all how these straps are and how they are working right now. So I'm going to unfeed them completely so that I can loop them around on the second pass. And I'm going to go over back through that now and then hopefully get it to where it'll sit right. I don't love that these straps are attached to the dress, admittedly. I was hoping that they wouldn't be attached, but I understand why they did it so that it can have like a permanent feature to the dress and so that it's one less thing that people will lose. So we're going to do once cross through the loops, through the back, back over, and tie. I believe that's how it's shown on the model. And we are just going to do a simple little knot. And that is it. That actually cinched me in. Oh my God, wait, it has pockets, guys. I didn't even know this had pockets. That is so freaking useful. Okay, so one issue that I'm already seeing with this dress is that these bits are riding up constantly, which I am very much an arms girl. I talk with my hands. So that's a little annoying. It could just be because I haven't steamed them, so they're not draping in the right place, but that's a little annoying. I do really love the silhouette that this is giving when it is crossed like this, and it is to my toes. I'm not going to show y'all my toes, not here, but It's got a beautiful flow to it. There's a lot of room in here. Like I could probably wear a hoop skirt or a petticoat with this specifically, and it would be really floofy and cute. The actual like belt though, this is having a few, I guess, imperfections as I'm looking at it. Like we can see here, there's a loose thread. We can see there's a couple more as I go down this, which is a little concerning considering this dress is over $100. I would hope that stuff like that isn't common, but that could just be being a little bit nitpicky. This is the gray version. They do also have tons of other colors, but I specifically picked this one for a moon night kind of vibe and a Celtic goddess. I have so many plans for this. I absolutely love it. This will be also a default dress for me at Scarborough, most likely. I'll hike up one side and just kind of like be cute and comfy. I will say this material is pretty thick, surprisingly. I am wearing pants. Don't demonetize me, YouTube, I swear. But it's actually a pretty thick material. You can't really see my hand fully, which I do like. Packing label. And then this is draping in a very, very nice way. It does have extra space right here that is giving it way more room for my girls specifically. And from the back, it's actually pretty well done as well. I have no complaints on how this is going back here. It is not comfortable in any way, shape, or form. We are going to try styling it, and if I have any more issues styling it, I will let you know. But so far, I'm already happy with the return, and I'm really happy that I didn't have to pay for a return label still. Let's try to do something cute with this now. All right, so I was able to put together a very, very, very simple kind of fairy elf goddess vibe. So this is stuff that I've already had. This wig is like a gray silver. I think it pairs really, really well. And this is actually a necklace. If y'all didn't know, a quick and easy hack for a cute little like crown tiara moment is just get a choker kind of necklace and drape it. I have it just pinned back into the wig. It's not perfect, obviously, and I might make an actual like cleric goddess kind of vibe crown tiara moment, but I think this works really well and it shows off so much more inspiration for the dress. I will probably be wearing this to Scarborough this year as one of my main costume pieces, probably on a little bit of a colder day, but I really wanted to show y'all a completed look. I'm going to move the angle down so that you can see the dress a little bit more now that you've got the vision with the hair and the kind of makeup I would do. It's just a very light and almost neutral tone with a glossy lip to kind of accentuate the etherealness that I'm trying to go for. But let's go ahead and adjust the camera angle so you can see the dress fully. I did steam it. I didn't do a great job, admittedly, but I want you to see what the dress actually looks like now that it fits. All right, here is a better angle of the dress. As you can see, the sleeves are absolutely gorgeous. They do go down to the same length of the dress. The draping is bunched in right here. I think it's really flattering to have this extra little piece. It also gives more room for girlies. And this belt actually cinches in really, really well. I have it kind of laced up in the back to where it crisscrosses. This is the closest I could get to it reference wise to the photos, and I think it's really, really flattering. It does have those little loops that you can feed it through. Again, I still wish that the belt was somewhat detachable, but as I pointed out before, it's got pockets, and I love that. It's got two little cinches of extra fabric, making it extremely flowy. It also has two cinches in the back. It adds shape. I think it fits really, really well. For me, it's the tiniest bit too long. I will have to hike it up probably to wear to the Ren Fair just because it'll get dirty. It will get destroyed. But I really, really love everything about it. There is more than enough space here in my armpit area for movement. I don't feel restricted really at all. It's not like I'm going to go work out in this dress, but I really do like the overall design of it. I think it's actually really nice quality. It is on the thicker side for the skirt part, and this kind of sheer material is completely sewn off. Sometimes on the cheaper Ren Fair dresses, you'll notice that this kind of sheer material is not, surged or completed, which is really frustrating, but they did here. And I would hope they would for the price of this dress. This is over $100 normally. And yeah, I don't know. I'm really impressed with the cinching, the way it actually goes in, especially for a size large. It normally doesn't have that hourglassing effect on clothing like this. I think this really adds into the curve that it gives, and I just really like it. And again, with the overall like vibe that I have going with the hair curling down and in the back, it's very goddess, very ethereal. This does come in a lot of colors as well. I went with the gray one because I needed more neutral pieces for Scarborough, and it was going to work really, really well for my moon night look. I'm actually going to grab the piece that inspired it, and we're going to hope that it matches it. Let's see. All right, this is the corset piece that I got specifically to do a femme moon night kind of vibe. It is from Lemonly Studios. I got this a few years back, actually during the pandemic. But as you can see, it's this gorgeous moon night kind of vibe. Oh man, the colors aren't 100% perfect. That's a little sad. I thought it was going to be a little bit more accurate. You can tell in this corset that it has some gray. So maybe let's try it on. Let's see if it's just my eyes playing tricks on me. Because if I have to buy another dress, like that's not a huge deal, but this is why I originally got this dress, was to match with this. Okay, I suck at putting these kind of corsets on myself, but oh man, it's not like exactly the kind of vibe I wanted. I guess I should have color matched it a little bit better. Like it doesn't look bad, but I feel like I should have gone with a lighter kind of off-white vibe. Like it still works, but I don't know. Let me know what you think. Does this work? Is this cute? Do I need to reassess? One plan I originally had for my Moon Knight look was to alter my Breath of the Wild goddess dress version of Zelda. So maybe I'll do that and just keep this Holly clothing one as a pure Renfest kind of dress. I don't know, like it could work, but I definitely would need to do something, maybe recross these. Okay, well that works. I actually think that's kind of cool. If we did like that, maybe? I don't know. Let me know what you think down below for this kind of combo. I don't hate it. I really don't. I think this could work if I did something with it crossing back over and still accentuating the moon. Sometimes things don't work out, but I don't hate this. I really don't. I am still just so surprised at how easy it was to do the exchange return for this dress from Holly Clothing in general. And just as another reminder, I'm not sponsored, paid, or affiliated by Holly Clothing. I paid for the items myself out of my own pocket because I wanted to try to get this kind of outfit together and I wanted to have something of my own from the brand and really test it out without any biases. I would love to work with them in the future, maybe, but this is my honest review. I'm impressed. Some of the threading isn't 100% there, but their return policy has been absolutely phenomenal. And yeah, let me know what you think down below about the dress and about this combination. The more I look at it with this crossover happening, the more I actually like it. But I don't know if it's screaming Moon Knight anymore. But we'll see. Maybe I can come up with something to kind of save it and maybe add some white layers to it. I don't know. There's so many possibilities, but I think that's going to be it for this video. Let me know if there's a specific brand that you would like me to test out because I am more than happy to do so. Like I said, have a shopping addiction, but I'm trying to hold back a little bit while I am doing my cosplay cleanout series. If you want to see how bad I am at shopping, I did 2 videos about me cleaning out my cosplay stuff, and I am still working on doing that as well. But I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye! I just want to take a quick second to thank everyone on my Patreon, including those in my Mr. Stark tier like Lewis, John, and Mondo. Thank y'all so much.